Many of you dream every day of traveling to Russia, imagining yourself strolling through the streets of Moscow or St. Petersburg, meeting those stunning Russian women you see in photos, who seem to come from another world. This mix of natural beauty, elegance, and deeply rooted traditions is, understandably, captivating. But most people think it is reserved for millionaires, that you need to spend a fortune or rely on an expensive travel agency. That is false. Today, I will share with you, step by step, the most recent and reliable tips for 2026, so you can travel on a budget, safely, and make this dream come true without breaking the bank. Cheap flights, with all their geopolitical complexity, Skyscanner, Kayak, or Google Flights often show no available flights. The solution? Aviasales.ru, the Russian search engine that displays everything. You'll find low-cost Turkish flights with Ajet or Pegasus. From Antalya in Turkey, a direct flight to Moscow is available for only $65. Aeroflot also offers flights for $65, but with more restrictions and sometimes higher prices. A visa and entry fees are also required. If you hold a Latin American or Turkish passport, you can enter visa-free. No problem. If you are European, you can get an online e-visa in 2 days for around 65 rubles, valid for 16 days. Immigration control is strict. You are thoroughly searched, but if your documents are complete, the process takes only 5 minutes. Regarding eSIM and its cost, getting one as a tourist is a real struggle. You're asked for a SNILS number, a Gostisluji account, fingerprints, and IMEI registration. Almost impossible. Practical solutions. Bring a Georgian, Turkish, or Moldovan SIM card with cheap roaming plan. 1 gigabyte is more than enough for maps and messaging. Use an eSIM like Ubijai or Aerolo. Or simply ask a Russian friend to buy one for you and give it to you on arrival. Cash payment only. Exchange your euros or dollars into rubles at the airport or in the street. You will get a better rate. Foreign Visa and Mastercard cards do not work anywhere, but a Russian account. You can open a local bank account in 2 days and pay easily in rubles. For cheap accommodation, forget booking an Airbnb. They are blocked. The site now used by all Russians is ZenHotels. Decent hostels start from $10 per night. Entire apartments range between $30 and $40. And good hotels up to a maximum of $10. Incredible. House swapping also works extremely well and is free. If you find this useful, like this post now and comment. I'm going to Russia in 2026, so the algorithm helps us. Wow. All direct links are in the description below. Don't miss them. A good VPN such as Surfshark or NordVPN. Use whichever you prefer before boarding. Because inside Russia, Instagram, YouTube, WhatsApp sometimes, and thousands of websites are blocked without a VPN. Food and daily transport. Street food is amazing. Delicious kebabs starting at missing price. Traditional Russian dishes such as pelmeni, blinis, and shashlik. For $6 to $8, you will be full. It is high season with pleasant weather. Spring, April, May, and autumn, September, October, are the best periods. Avoid Sochi in summer, as the city turns into a Russian St. Tropez. Prices skyrocket, and it becomes accessible only to millionaires. A night train from Moscow to Sochi can easily cost $300 if you do not book in advance. Where to meet authentic Russian women. If you're looking for open-minded, student or professional women, Moscow and St. Petersburg are the places to go. In Sochi, you will meet more families and women interested in money. Golden tip for 2026. Tinder and Badoo are not very effective. Ask any Russian woman which app she currently uses, and she will mention Mamba, Te Amo, Love Planet, or whatever is trending that week. But what works best by far are Telegram groups for dance, salsa, bachata, kazamba, language classes, and cultural events. There you will meet authentic women, without filters, sharing the same interests. Assuming everything is handled, organize your flight, visa, SIM card, and accommodation using these tips, and you will save thousands of dollars. Travel smart. Enjoy Russian culture. Eat well, move cheaply, and make your dream of meeting those beautiful women come true. Never before has so much authentic, up-to-date, and insensitive information been published in a single video. No agency needed. No millionaire status required. It is possible. Common mistakes travelers make. Choosing the wrong type of visa, especially confusing tourist visa and e-visa, exceeding the 16-day limit on the e-visa, and not printing essential documents. Another key point is hotel registration, which is often mandatory in Russia, so always make sure your accommodation handles it properly. It is also highly recommended to keep both a printed and digital copy of your passport and all travel documents in case of checks or issues. Daily life costs are also worth understanding. The metro in cities like Moscow is extremely cheap and very efficient. Local taxi apps such as Yandex go are often significantly cheaper than international alternatives. Eating in local cafeterias instead of tourist restaurants can drastically reduce your expenses while giving you a more authentic experience. Russia is also very different from most European countries in terms of daily interaction. English is not widely spoken outside major cities, so learning a few basic Russian phrases can make your trip much smoother and help in everyday situations. Finally, if you want more real travel strategies like this, deeper breakdowns of hidden costs, and how things actually work on the ground in different countries, check the next videos on the screen. You will find other destinations, budget analyses, and practical tips that are rarely discussed. Click on one of the videos now and continue watching.